Day 47, coffee, breakfast, no walk because smoke. And I don't want to take a walk because I felt like a bag of turds all day yesterday, and I don't want to feel like a bag of turds today. I don't really know what to talk about today because I have a lot on my mind to sort through. So, one thing I am is kind of don't trust your government and don't trust all the things that you've been taught in school. One thing you should do if you really truly want to be rebellious is just eat. I won't say eat healthy, just eat real food. Eat eggs for breakfast. Kind of keep the carbs on the lower end. Do not eat cereal, bagels, sugary foods, Pop-Tarts. Delicious, yes. But if you want your brain space robbed and hijacked, sure, go ahead, do that kind of stuff. But if you want your brain space and your brain and your mind and your thoughts and your feelings to be yours, if you want to have a clear mind, eggs, seeds, pumpkin seeds. Not only are pumpkin seeds healthy fat, good for your brain, great for your gut, and they help with any possible parasite infection or prevention of. Also, keeps your mind clear. Anything that affects your brain power when you consume it, anything that affects your way of thinking when you consume it, anything that bogs you down after you consume it, those are things you shouldn't. If you want to really rebel against the powers that be, just eat real food. Just do your best to eat real food. Can't stress that enough. Just eat real food and stay off substances. The best way to rebel against a system that wants you to stay down is simply to take care of yourself in all ways possible. That, according to some people, makes me paranoid, extreme, and a right-winged crazy person. It's not. If eating eggs, seeds, almonds, high-protein diet make you crazy, maybe it's not the person who's taking care of themselves that's crazy. Maybe the person who's convinced that person's crazy is the person that's crazy instead. If there's one thing I've learned since disconnecting from the norm, disconnecting from the system, disconnecting from political parties, disconnecting from people who have one-way tunnel vision, is their way or no way, is that when you realize how easy we are as humans to condition, and you realize that other people have been very conditioned to think and see things a certain way, and if you present an argument or an alternative viewpoint and then they just go off the rails crazy, their ego is driving their ship. And if your ego is driving your ship, there's no rationalizing. And sometimes it's easy to let the ego drive the ship when you're not in control of your own brain. And that is often determined by what you consume. Food, media, social media, the news, your friends, whatever. Disconnect for a little bit, see what happens. Anyway, I guess that's day 47. I'll be back here day 48.